Mr. Shetty, namaste.
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 Ina mic pannan. Hello.
Namaste.
Okay.
Rajaram Bhattu.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good
This is
evening.
Dr.
Good
Pooja
evening.
Kapoor. I am from Rotary Club Jalandhar West.
I am from Raukala Steel City, Rotary Club Raukala Steel City, 3261.
Okay, our district is 3070.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
This is my first meeting which I am joining today.
This is my 16th meeting.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Friends, just be silent. So what we're doing is we are actually creating multiple smaller rooms of say 5 people, 6 people in each room. So that's the networking time where you can actually know each other, connect to them, and you can explain about your club's projects and everything. So that you are connected to some Rotarian from distant part of the country. So let us enjoy this fellowship. I'm just making the breakout rooms for everybody. Give me a second.
Here is Bij Kumar Gupta from District 3070, Rotary Club, Amritsar Midtown.
Naren, good afternoon. This is Sam Movva, Vijayawada Midtown.
Hi everyone, this is Ramalinga Reddy from Hyderabad Mega City.
Yeah, hi PDG Sam. I'm making you host.
Naren, do we have a number so that I can join on my desktop?
The same link you can just join from the desktop.
Okay.
See what happens is the same link you can just forward by email and you can join.
मैं हरिद्वार कौन सा रूट से आए थे? मैं हरिद्वार ही आया हुआ है। यही सबसे बढ़िया रूट है। थोड़ा सा खराब है बस हरिद्वार के पास, और थोड़ा सा नजीबाबाद में अंदर होके जाना पड़ता है, बस और कुछ नहीं।
Hi, good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. This is Vineet from Kashipur, Uttarakhand.
Very nice. This is Kameshwara from RCHN, District 3150, Hyderabad.
I am from 3110.
Very nice. What is your profession, by the way?
जी भाई तो हानी हानी प्रणाम जी हानी हाँ बस मैं बताता हूँ मैं वहां चल रहा हूँ तो फिर कल बताता हूँ आपको कल एक बार सुबह बात कर लेंगे सर सुबह बात कर लेंगे आपकी
शोभा बस वन दिन और करने सही नंबर पता है देंद्र
छोटे मोटे पहले तो
What is the time to start?
It is more, it is actually 4:30. We start actually every time. We start around at 4:30.
It's really late, actually.
It's more or less it's 4:30.
प्रवीण जी आपका माइक बंद है प्रवीण आपका माइक बंद है
Yeah. Yes. So we will start within a minute or something like that because actually we are waiting for few to join. It's only 92 participants, and we normally expect more than 200 participants over here in every week. So we are just waiting. I think few of them will join. Now it has become 94.
One second, Anshuman ji also joining. He has got some technical issues. Give me a second.
Okay.
And our speaker Sam Movva ji is also joined.
Naren and every one of you, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm just actually, I think some technical issue from Anshuman's side. He just
I have a problem with my desktop too, so I'll do this on phone if it's okay with you. Yeah.
He has joined from phone only. We can see it like that.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm just actually, I think some technical issue from Anshuman's side. He just
Ha. He has joined from phone only. We can see it like that.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm just actually, I think some technical issue from Anshuman's side. He just Just give me a second. I think there is some technical issue from Prabir. Can we start the meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
A very, very good afternoon to each one present here today.
The topic is also here, Prabir.
Okay. Should I start?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. A very, very good afternoon
Yeah,
to each one present here today.
Anshuman just joined. Anshuman
Oh, very good. So let Anshuman starts. Let him begin. Okay, no issues.
Anshuman ji waiting for you to start. Anshuman, you can start.
Yes. Okay. I have some network issue. That's why I am a little bit late. Sorry for that. So, Praveen, you could continue. So there was no issue. But thank you very
No
much, my
issue,
dear friend.
Anshuman. I just started. Good afternoon. That's all, nothing else. So you can easily continue and then afterward I will follow.
No, it's all right. So, my friends, very good afternoon. And as the chairman of this Rotary Zone website and app, it's great pride and privilege for me on behalf of the entire Rotary Zone 4567 team to welcome you all in today's masterclass. Those who are regular, they are well aware, but those who are new today, we are organizing this masterclass every Wednesday from 4:15 p.m. to around 5:45 or 6 o'clock. Every day we are coming up with a new topic, a new discussion mode, to not only to enhance the knowledge of the participants, but also to enrich ourselves in a discussion mode. So from the last week, we have started a new series as requested by both the RI directors, Triple M and RID Nagesh. Every week, we are taking up a new topic on the basis of their recommendation. And we are inviting a very senior past district governor who is well versed and quite experienced on that topic to make an initial presentation on the topic for 20-25 minutes. Then we open, as usual, the floor for the question and answer. But today we will discuss on two topics. One, by past district governor Sam Movva. I will introduce him just about 2 minutes from now. That is, make a gift to the endowment, an endowment fund and its recognition, because as you know that India is now the second highest giver to the Rotary Foundation for consecutive years, and we need to carry on and continue with that legacy. And contribution to the endowment fund is a big advantage for making us continue to this effort. And past district governor Sam Movva will discuss on that. Once he finishes his discussion, we will have a small topic on the Rotary Zone 4567 website and app that everybody uses. You know that for the last 4 or 5 years, we are promoting the digital district governor official visit document updation and uploading in our system. And many district governors and in many districts, they have opted for that paperless district governor official visit. So today, on the second part, we will request our webmaster Narendra to apprise you about how you can upload the documentation in our system, and what are the advantages of this paperless OCV or the governor's official visit, whatever you call. So first, we will go for the endowment fund topic, and it is my great privilege to introduce my dear friend, past District Governor Sam Movva. Sam, welcome to this Rotary Zone 4567 platform for this masterclass. I am sure a number of past district governors, current and incoming governors, and very senior Rotarians who are here with us to get themselves enriched on the topic. Sam Movva is from District 3020, and he was district governor in 2002-2003. He is a retired banker and owns a company involved in financial services. A former Rotary actor and a member of Rotary Club of Vijayawada Midtown since 1985. Sam has served as a GSC team leader, district governor, regional Rotary International membership coordinator, Rotary International training leader, Gates trainer, Rotary International Sergeant at Arms, 3 times COL representative, and as a member on RI committees and task force. Sam has represented RI president at 14 district conferences in India, Bangladesh, Canada, and USA as his representative. He currently serves RI as endowment and major gift advisor for Zone 7 India. PDG Sam is a recipient of Rotary International's highest award, Service Above Self, the Regional Service Award for a Polio-Free World, and the Rotary Foundation's Distinguished Service Award and Meritorious Service Award from the Rotary Foundation. Sam and his spouse Vijaya are level 2 major donors and benefactors of the Rotary Foundation. They adore their 2 daughters and 3 grandsons. Sam loves cricket and has played for the university team at national level. So welcome, Sam, for your presentation on this Rotary India platform.
Thank you, Angsman. It is so generous of you to have said those words about me. And let me congratulate you on Naren and your entire team for this masterclass series. You're doing government service, and you have our highest appreciation for that. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Naren, can we have the PPT going there? All right. Now, friends, good evening, all of you. I'm under no pretension that you do not have an inkling of what I was going to say. I'm sure most of you have heard of the Rotary Endowment Fund, the good that it can do, but it always helps to ourselves to articulate on that and to remove any cobwebs that may have gathered over the time. Now, okay. Now, how many of you have really checked the top charities? Naren, can we have the first slide, please? The top charities of the world. For instance, if you actually Google them, usually they are ranked by the amount of the corpus they have. So they are the wealthiest charities in the world. And when you look for Rotary Foundation, you will not find them in the top 10. You will not find them in the top 100 either. And that's for one good reason. Rotary Foundation, ever since its inception in 1917, and since it started its programs, has always spent the money that has come to it entirely. They never believed in creating a corpus until a certain point of time in the history. Okay, now if you look at the amount of money that we spend on the programs, we probably are among the top charities of the world. But when you're looking at the wealthiest, we are never there. And that's the reason why Now, when you look at the list of the wealthiest, you'll probably find Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Ford Foundation, IKEA Foundation, who have literally hundreds of billions of dollars in their endowments. But then anyway, their modus operandi is different and ours is so different from that. Okay, now we spend close to $300 to $400 million these days on the program awards, and there's an enormous amount of money. But then just look at a possibility, God forbid, that there is a pandemic or a man-made disaster, a war, a bloody war, or a natural disaster. Now that actually disables Rotary clubs and Rotarians from contributing to the annual fund in a particular year. What happens? 3 years down the line, we don't have a single dollar to spend on our programs. So the good work of Rotary comes to a grinding halt if it really happens. So this was the thought that actually propelled the Rotary International leadership and of course the trustees of the Rotary Foundation in 1982 to think in terms of establishing an endowment fund. And like some of you would know, an endowment is one where the corpus is never spent. Only the earnings are spent. Okay, so that is to make sure that we ensure future for Rotary programs in the short run in the event of a major stumbling block in our fundraising abilities of the clubs and of the Rotarians. So 1982, when we started this fund, now we didn't have any targets. And some of you would remember 1982 was just before we got started on our corporate program of Polio Plus in 1985. So the focus of fundraising of our organization for our almost 40 years has been for the corporate cause of this organization, eradication of polio. So unsurprisingly, our endowment fund, which got started in 1982, did not receive a great deal of support because we ourselves didn't actually put a great deal of focus on that fund because we needed funds urgently for our polio campaign. But despite that, in the last 40 years, when we closed the books on 30th of June 2025, we don't have the official figure yet, but we are at $2 billion. Narendra, next slide, please. 2.0, next slide. $2.025 billion. Some of you would probably remember this slogan, 2025 by 2025 for the endowment fund. The good news is that we have reached this. The mixed news, of course, is that only about 1,000 million of this is in the form of cash in our hands. The other $1,025 million are all in the form of the commitments, be in the form of the wills, be in the form of annuities, be in the form of the shares, any sort of, or the insurance gifts. So all of them will only mature over a period of time, but we're going to get them. So today, we are speaking of a foundation which has an endowment, a very respectable endowment fund corpus of more than $2 billion. And that, my dear friends, is due to the generosity of many of you, like everywhere in the world. Rotarians got together, realized the value of having an endowment fund, and brought us to this stage now. Now, okay, how do we support endowment fund? And when I speak to you people, I'm actually preaching to the choir. Now, many of you have supported this fund. In this country, Endowment Fund has received tremendous support, especially in the last 1 decade. Now, my dear friends, okay. Now, what are the ways in which we can support our endowment fund? I'll very briefly recount them, and then, of course, I'm open to any questions so that if anybody wants to go a little deeper into the funding tools, we can do that, provided we have the time. Okay, one of the easiest ways of promoting and supporting endowment fund is to become a benefactor. Can we have the next slide, Naren? Benefactor. A benefactor is simple. Any Rotarian or a friend of Rotary who contributes $1,000 or the equivalent thereof to the endowment fund in one go to Rotary Foundation will get the recognition of benefactor of the Rotary Foundation. This is on request. So a nicely worded certificate along with some insignia that can be worn with the Rotary lapel pin will come to any of the benefactors who wish to have that. So that's the simplest way of supporting the endowment fund. Just pay $1,000 to endowment fund and you're there. Now, there is another way of doing it, and which is a very, very popular way, Naren. Bequest Society. Now, some of you have heard it. It's not a very popular program in India for various reasons, but Bequest Society is one way of supporting foundation all over the world through leaving or making a commitment of transferring an estate or a part of estate or an insurance gift or a dividend that is due in a distant date in future, where you make a commitment of leaving a gift of at least $10,000 to the Rotary Endowment Fund, will become a member of the Bequest Society. The minimum is $10,000. Now, this year, we are working on ways of supporting Bequest Society in India through insurance policies. Very shortly, the Rotary International Office at Delhi will be sharing with all of you, with all the districts, some of the products that we have identified, which are being offered by various insurance companies in India, which fit nicely with the Rotary Foundation requirements, so that the insured can become members of the Bequest Society. And the third way, which again is very popular, Naren, is subscribing to a pooled endowment fund. Now, a pooled endowment fund within the endowment fund of the Rotary Foundation works in this manner. All that you need to do is collect a group of Rotarians or friends of Rotary who are willing to pay at least $1,000 each during a Rotary year, and you should have at least $25,000 coming from this group of Rotarians or friends of Rotary, which goes to the endowment fund of Rotary Foundation. Now, it is called pooled endowment fund because the gifts are pooled from different Rotarians. There are just two conditions. One, it has to be a minimum of $1,000 from any of the contributors. Number two, it has to be a minimum total of $25,000 during the Rotary year in which it has started. So this again has become an extremely popular instrument in our country. In fact, this instrument is more popular in India than anywhere else in the world. Our Rotarians have appreciated the ease with which they can support the Rotary Foundation and the low entry barrier that is here, just $1,000. And there are many clubs which have multiple pooled endowment funds that they have established during especially the last 10 years or so. So that's one very popular way of supporting Rotary's endowment fund. Now, the most popular way, Naren, next one. The most popular way of supporting the Rotary's endowment fund, especially in our country, is the named endowment fund within the endowment fund of the Rotary Foundation. Now again, here a donor needs to put in at least a minimum of $25,000 as a contribution to the Endowment Fund of Rotary Foundation. And he or she is given the opportunity to put his or her name or anybody from their family or somebody they respect or love. So this is one very attractive tool of supporting Rotary Foundation, which gained a lot of support in India. There are districts which have done more than 50 named endowment funds over the last 10, 15, 20 years. And the number is rapidly rising. The reason that we could reach the endowment fund target of 2025 by 2025 owes directly to the popularity of this particular tool, the named endowment fund. And of course, there is also the flexibility that is available here. You can take a pledge and fulfill the contribution commitment over a period of 3 Rotary years, 3 successive Rotary years. So the named endowment fund is at least $25,000. You have the option of doing it over a 3-year period. And this is one very extremely popular way of supporting the Rotary Endowment Fund. And I'll come to the reasons why this has become so popular. Next one. Now, my dear friends, at the beginning of this talk, I spoke about ensuring the future of Rotary's programs in the event of an unforeseen stumbling block in our way, in our fundraising drive. If the annual fund gets hit for some reason, 3 years down the line, our ability to do programs gets hit, that you all know. Now, okay, one very nice thing about supporting endowment fund is now when you establish these pooled endowment funds or the named endowment funds, you also have the opportunity of directing the spendable earnings which come from these endowment fund investments to be routed back to your district in the form of DDF. Now look at that. It comes back once you have established the fund, it comes back, the earnings or the spendable earnings come back to the district for an activity that you might want to do, or that an activity that you might want your club to do or your district to do. And you also have the choice of naming the kind of activity that these spendable earnings can be put to use. For instance, number one, of course, you have the option of actually asking Rotary Foundation to take the spendable earnings to the World Fund, in which case, they will do the larger good all over the world. That's one option. The second is asking for the share option so that the spendable earnings come back to your district in the form of DDF. The third option is, you can direct these spendable earnings to the Rotary Peace Centers. The fourth option is, you can actually direct these earnings to a global grant. And the fifth option is, you can actually allocate these spendable earnings or direct Rotary Foundation to be used in any area of the focus. Out of our 7 areas of focus, you can ask it to be used in any one single area of focus. So that's the flexibility that is available. Now, some of you must be wondering, what are these spendable earnings? Okay, number one, let us go back to the principle. The principle of your gift is never spent. When you give $25,000, the Rotary Foundation will strive to maintain the value. Mark my words, listen to me very carefully now. Maintain the value of your $25,000 as long as the foundation is in existence, which is in a way of saying, if you gave $25,000 say 10 years back, it's not the same $25,000 this year. If the Rotary Foundation says your fund value is $25,000 today, after you have given gift about 10 years back, then it's not the same, right? The inflation and the value of the money going down all have contributed to the decrease in the value of the fund. So Rotary Foundation makes sure that they kick back some of the earnings that they make from your endowment fund back to your particular gift, so that they make sure at least the current value, say, of $25,000 you have given 10 years back, the current value equivalent could be probably $33,000. So they make sure that they have $33,000 against your named gift fund entry. And whatever is the balance, that is the spendable earnings. So they come back at your wish. If you have wished them to go to the World Fund, they will go there. If you wanted them to come back to your districts, they will come. Every year, the District Rotary Foundation Chair and the District Governor will get a DDF available statement of at the beginning of that year, which not only includes the rollover DDF and the share that comes from the annual fund provided 3 years back, but also the earnings of the endowment fund contributions from that particular district, which can be used for global grants, for district grants at the wish of the district. So I just want you to focus your attention on one particular test case that I bring to your attention, so that you will probably understand this concept of sharing the spendable earnings with the district here. Now, on your screen, you see a real example of an endowment fund that has been set up about 20 years back. Well, a little more than 20 years back. But this graph that you see, the chart, encapsulates 20-year history of that particular endowment fund. So when it got started, it was $25,000, and at the end of 20 years, the value has risen to something like $33,000. And what is very important is that in the meantime, about another $30,000 odd dollars had been sent back to your district to be used as DDF. And most of you know, DDF is again matched to the extent of 80% by the Rotary Foundation. So look at the returns that this particular named endowment fund of 25,000 have given to that particular district. So that, my dear friends, is the real selling proposition of this particular instrument of a named endowment fund. And the second most important parameter of this particular named endowment fund is, you are perpetuating a name of a dear one, of a loved one, or maybe your own parents, or maybe yourselves, or your spouse, or anybody you like. And remember, every year when your district governor and the foundation chair get their statements of the DDF available, these names appear in the list, that there is a certain amount of spendable earnings that are coming in the form of the DDF. So in a way, you're perpetuating the legacy of somebody you like or your own name in the annals of the Rotary. And that is a great way of not only making a donation, not only supporting a charity that is highly acclaimed for its integrity, the Rotary Foundation, but also making it pay back in your district for projects that are dear to your heart, or for the area in which they need to be spent. So this, my dear friends, is the great attractive proposition that is available to all of us through setting up of named endowment funds. And recognitions, yes, you get recognitions. That when $1,000 is given, you become a benefactor. When $25,000 is given in the form of a named endowment fund, you become a scale 2 major donor, level 2 major donor, and then the level of recognition goes up directly in proportion to the contributions you make to the endowment fund. And you can even become an Arch Club Society member. All the recognitions that are available from $25,000 onwards for any other fund are also available for the endowment fund. So, my dear friends, we'll come back to the start of this talk. We wanted to make sure that our organization continues to perform in the face of any unforeseen calamity worldwide. By contributing to Endowment Fund, we are making sure. For instance, there are districts in India last year in 24-25 who got almost, no, not almost, more than 50,000 US dollars in the form of DDF from the spendable earnings of their endowment funds from the district. Imagine, just from their endowment earnings, $50,000 plus DDF coming back to the district. Now, let me just hold your hand and take you a little into the future. We are at $2 billion now. Maybe in a 10-year period, I won't be surprised if we reach a $10 billion corpus, because I get my confidence from the way the fund has been growing. Now, I'm just trying to extrapolate the growth that we have achieved in the last 2 decades to make a prediction that we could very well be sitting on an endowment fund corpus of $10 billion, assuming a modest return of 5% in the form of spendable earnings, not the return, spendable earnings return. 10 years from now, we are looking at kickback of $500 million as DDF to the districts. $500 million. And we have just about 500 districts. Now, 10 years from now, it's entirely possible that each district in Rotary World can be looking at $1 million in the form of DDF coming from the spendable earnings. Just spendable earnings from the endowment fund alone. Now imagine the amount of good that can be done. $1 million. So that's the potential of this endowment fund of the Rotary Foundation. And the second one, my dear friends, we are perpetuating a name. Do you believe that any one of us is permanently a member of Rotary? We would like to believe that, but we are not, right? Our membership in Rotary is limited by our ability to pay our club dues, the annual subscription every year. So it's an annual affair. And of course, it is limited by the lifespan. None of us can be a permanent member of Rotary. But by supporting the endowment fund, through a named endowment fund especially, we are perpetuating a name much longer after we are all gone. Our name or our beloved ones' names will keep popping up in the Rotary Foundation records of the district every year because of the spendable earnings being taken back to the district. Much long after all of us are gone, our gift keeps giving back to our district, to our clubs. And what can be a better charity contribution than that? Thank you for your patient listening. Over to you, Naren.
Thank you very much, Sam. It was a splendid presentation, short and script, and well maneuvered. So, Naren, whether you will complete your part of presentation, then we'll take question answer, and what you feel.
Because now the crowd is 147, so let us first cover this and then we'll take both the. What do you
Okay.
say?
So if you have any question on the topic of presentation of past Governor Sam, you can go for that. And after that, since Pravir is here, so before you start the OCV presentation, you can request Pravir to talk for 2 minutes on this, because he was the first district governor who used this tool. So he can enlighten the participants on that. So Naren, please take up the question on Sam's presentation.
Okay. So friends, anybody has any question towards this, the entire topic which PDG Sam has spoken? You can just raise your hand. We can take up the questions. Maybe 3 or 4 questions. We can take it now, and after that, I'll have the second topic covered, and then we can continue with the question answer session. is Venkata Subbarao. You have any question, Mr. Venkata Subbarao? You have raised your hand. So do you have a question?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Well, good evening, Sam. Very happy listening to you after a very long time. I am TVS Rao, abbreviated.
Good evening, sir. So good to see you.
Yeah, after many decades. See, my question is, what is the difference between the Rotary this Paul Harris Fellow and the benefactor?
Okay. Now, Paul Harris Fellow is a recognition that is available for contributions made to the annual program fund. Now we call it annual fund in Rotary, and also to the Polio Plus. So any contribution that a Rotarian or a non-Rotarian makes to those two funds to the tune of $1,000 become a Paul Harris Fellow. A benefactor, however, is one who gives at least $1,000 in lump sum to the Endowment Fund of Rotary Foundation is called a benefactor. And he gets this recognition on request. So that's the essential difference. It is the destination fund of the contribution that determines this designation.
Thank you, Sam.
Sam, I have a supplementary question on this.
Please.
To have a Paul Harris Fellow, we can use the points. But for benefactor, whether points facility is available, I feel no.
No, points are not, recognition transfer points are not available in the Endowment Fund. They are exclusive privilege of the annual fund. Yes, you are right.
Okay. Yes, Suresh.
Hello.
Yes, please.
I just want to share one donation in our district 3080 by past Rotary International President Narendra Sabu on his birthday, which was on Monday. He donated 2 lakh US dollar. Comes to what 1 CR plus 50 lakhs.
Yes,
I want
sir.
to share with you.
That was a great gesture by Raja, and then the whole nation is in. Now, all of us, we stay in eternal gratitude to his leadership of this organization and his generosity at this age also. We are extremely proud of Raja like you in 3080. The whole country rejoices in this, in his leadership. Thank you.
Yeah, his total contribution is now 8 lakh US dollar, I feel.
I
yes.
see.
Day before yesterday is donated 2 lakh US dollar.
Yes.
And I like it when he was Rotary International President in the year 91-92. I was president of my club.
Oh, excellent.
Very good. Rakesh Mahajanji.
We feel proud of him. That's what I wanted to share with you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Sam sir, I am relatively new in Rotary. So I have joined Paul Harris Society last year.
Wonderful.
So this year also I have donated $1,000. So what is the difference between PHS and these benefactors?
Okay. So, sir, when you're contributing $1,000 every year as a member of the Paul Harris Society, your contribution is going to the primary fund of our Rotary Foundation, which is the annual fund. The annual fund is the bread and butter of Rotary Foundation, because the money that goes to annual fund, which is the destination of your contributions as Paul Harris Society member, it is used, it is invested for a 3-year period, and the entire amount actually comes back. Part of it to the World Fund, part of it in the form of DDF to the districts. So that's the one that supports basically all our programs. So the money that goes, the $1,000 every year that goes from you is going directly to this number one fund, which is the annual fund of the Rotary Foundation. A benefactor is one where he or she gives $1,000 and directs it to the permanent fund, which is called Endowment Fund. Then that's the recognition the contributor gets. They are called benefactors. And while you are directing your fund to the annual fund, you are a very valuable member of the Palhari Society. Both of them have their merits, excepting the purposes are different. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Chandrasekhar Aliaghatta.
Hello, Sam. In fact, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Shekhar. And before you
Hello,
ask any
Anshuman.
question, Shekhar is the first
Anshuman, good
named
afternoon.
Endowment Fund contributor to Rotary Foundation
Oh.
from District 3182. Yeah, go ahead, Shekhar.
Anshan, in fact, I would like to know, of course, I created an endowment of $25,000 on 1st of March 2024. Now, when probably next year, our earnings may we get from the district. What is the procedure further from the district to the club, or any decision has to be made by the endowment creator? In that regard, please throw a light on it.
Right. Professor Shekhar, again, congratulations. Congratulations for being the first named endowment donor from District 3182. Number two, Rotary Foundation deals only with the districts when they send back the spendable earnings in the form of DDF. So if you have designated your club or any other club in our district to receive that DDF for any approved purposes of the foundation grants, that is for you to enter into an agreement with the district. So it's between the district administration and the clubs. The administration of the spendable earnings, which come back as DDF to the district, will be entirely at the disposal of the district. And it is the understanding between the club and the district, or the donor and the district, that will decide how that money is spent in the district.
Is there any regular format to make that resolution or decision with the district, the endowment creator has to make?
There is no specific format, sir, because Rotary Foundation doesn't deal with it. It is between the district administration and the club. What you can do, like my own district has done, is to incorporate into the district bylaws a particular clause which makes it mandatory on the district administration to direct the spendable earnings that they receive in the form of DDF to the club or the choice of the donor club, whatever, to be made use of. So that is something that can be done within the district bylaws.
District bylaws.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anshuman.
Yes. Thank you very much, Sam. Now, since we don't have any more hands raised on this topic, so let us switch over to the second part of our program. And that is how digitally, without involving any paper or file, we can have the district government official visit done. We have developed a beautiful tool. And before I hand it over formally to our webmaster Narendra to make his presentation, I request the zonal head of Zone 6, past District Governor Prabir Chatterjee, who is one of the first user of this tool. In fact, he was instrumental in developing that tool to our previous Rotary India platform, to just highlight in 2 or 3 minutes about the advantages of that. And then Naren will make the presentation and the question answer will be taken afterwards. But Prabir, I have another meeting, so I may have to leave. But I will request you to please be till the end of today's program, so that if any related question on OCV comes, he will be the best person to answer if Naren passes on to you those questions. So over to Praveen, then to Naren.
Thank you very much, Umshumanda, and a very, very good afternoon. Rather, it's become a good evening now to each one present here today. Yes, friends, when I became the district governor, so the first thing what I thought, why should not I do something which can reduce the volume of the papers and the files? Because I was district secretary administration twice, in 2013-14 and again in 2017-18. And I saw the voluminous pages of the papers and the files were absolutely lying with the district governor's office. And after that, they were finding where to throw it out because it cannot be thrown out also. So that's the first thing what I thought. I spoke to Narendra the moment, I think within few days, I got elected. I spoke to Narendra and Narendra flown to Kolkata. And we decided that we have to do something, tool to be made that should create awareness digitally. Because friends, I tell you, since long back we were talking about online, offline. Now the online has become only line. Now whatever we are doing online. So I told Naren, why not the people will do it online? He said, how to do it like that? I said, see, there are some static documents, there are some dynamic documents. What are the static documents? For district governor's official visit, the charter is the static document, the club resolution is a static document, the constitution, club bylaws, all are static documents. It will never change. So why every year the president and all, every time they have to hand over all these things and the projects, the photographs. So then it was great, Naren. He had made it, and we have done it in that way in 2021 and 22, that it has become absolutely paperless district 3291. So friends, I urge all of you to please request your district governor, your club president, wherever it is, whoever it is, please use this tool. It is the strongest tool which can be used absolutely flawlessly. Now he has made many arrangements, many updates, many changes. Now it has become absolute flawless. And also you can check last 5 years. 2018, 19, 19, 20, 2021, all the papers are remaining there. Only thing for the next year, the next year president or the current president has to add the photographs. That's all, nothing else. Only the project part has to be uploaded. The current board part has to be uploaded. Nothing else, friends. Everything remains the same. So I request Narendra to go forward to show you how to upload, how to store all these things, and how to retrieve that. Because that's a retrieval is also very, very essential for the assistant governors and the district governors. So before going to the district governor's visit, the governor easily on the way, sitting in the car, can check the documents, can verify the documents of that particular club, and within 20 minutes, if it is a driving distance between 10 to 20 minutes, he can see all the club's documents, whether these are in order or not. So it has become a fantastic tool. Thank you, Narendra, for developing this and absolutely making the Rotarians' life easier. Thank you very much. Over to Narendra.
Thank you, Prabhuji. One thing you missed to say, there is no cost to this.
That is always I say. That is, whenever I start the program, I said at no cost. No cost means at no cost. So
now,
you can do everything at zero cost. And then I don't understand why do not we use this. That is wherever I always say this.
So friends, so what are we talking about? As a president, as a secretary, today we all struggle with documentation, and people are scared to become the leaders or the presidents of a club just because they need to do nothing but documentation. So what we are trying to solve here is how we can save your time, because when it comes to your business, you may have your secretary, you may have your team to manage it. But when it comes to Rotary, normally the whole burden of documentation comes on to every president's head. So I just want to know before getting it, you can just mention in case there are any presidents here, just write one. And if there are secretaries here, write two. If there are treasurers here, write three. So I'll come to know how many presidents are here in this group just now. President of 25, 26. You can just write one and two if you are secretary and three if you are treasurer. You can write four if at all you are a president elect. So that I know. Yeah, excellent. I can see a lot of presidents here. I can see a lot of secretaries here. So now this particular topic is very, very, very crucial for 1, 2, and 3 majorly. Why? Because this you are the one who are going to be struggling in terms of documentation. Now, when it comes to governor's official visit, do you know how many documents you need to manage? Starting from clubs, charter, bylaws, financial documents, your membership documents, all the projects that you have done, the story that you need to build it and show it to them. In case you have a trust, you need to show the trust documents. There are so many things that you need to do. Plus, governor might have asked a specific list of documents that you need to show. Plus, all the payment that you have made to the Rotary News Trust, the Rotary District, plus as well as the payment that you have made for. Uh, Rotary International. So all those proof you need to make and give it to them. So now friends, how we can save time, how we can make all those things in a simplest way. Most important part, another one is, okay, you made all these things, made a beautiful book, made a record. You show it to your past president before showing it to your AG. Example, the past president says, hey, yeah, this charter is not clear. No, why don't you make it proper? Or when you go into AG will say, boss, this is missing in this. That means the whole effort of the book you already done, you need to redo it or you need to correct it again. You will have not less than 3 to 4 weeks of sleepless time collecting and making that whole documentation. Additional to that, you are disturbing the environment by printing it. And trust me, you're not going to print it once, you're going to print it multiple times because there are so many corrections happening. Now, what we are trying to do is one, save your time. Second, save the environment. Let us not print these documents. Why? Because as Prabirji said, these documents go into governor's office and governor does not know what to do after his year gets over. Why? Because he has got say 160, 170 clubs. So all those documents, he's not going to recheck or go and check that again and again. So now I want you all to see what am I doing. I'm sure all the presidents, all the secretaries, all the treasurers here would have already received a login ID and password. And I'm sure you would have already added some projects in the Rotary India or RI zones 4567. So now this is where we need to go. So I'm going to go into one of the clubs and show you how we can actually do the entire documentation of governor's official visit literally in 2 hours. So the first part we need to do is go to rizones4567.org and log into the system. I'm going to show that. Hold on. I'm going to show that you just need to go to rizones4567.org. When you log in, you will get into the dashboard of your club. In my case, there'll be an additional screen, but just give me a second. Or I can go to one of your club. Any club has added any document in the governor's official visit, you can write the name. Yeah, Lokhandwala Kandivili. Sharbani, I'm going to go to your club. Great. I liked your instant. I'm just going to the Lokhandwala. Lokhandwala Kand. What is the name of the club? I can't see a Lokhandwala Kandivili. Yeah, sorry. The first one. Let me get Sharbani also on the screen. Sharbani, you can on your mic. So now I'm in Sharbani's club and I'm going to show you how we are going to manage the government official visit documents. How do I do it?
Okay.
This is the dashboard that you're in, where you have your directory, you have all your information, your project can be added, your club service can be added here, your communication can happen here, da da da. I'm directly going into the e-governance or reporting and selecting the button called as OCV or a GOV. Some districts, the GOV, the governor's official visit is called as OCV, including 3141 and 42. So I'm getting into the screen. So when I click on the screen, now you will have a list of buttons here. That is one, static documents, financial documents, trust documents, grants, additional dues, live and newsletters, and then we can generate the button. Now when I click on the static documents, can you see this? Can you see this? Now, this club has already added the documents. Sharbani has already added the document.
Yes.
From the manual of procedure, club charter, leadership. Now, I'm just going to show you with your permission, Sharbani.
Yes, sir.
On the view, can you see this? Can you see the screen where the club charter is already there on the screen?
Yes.
I can see the leadership plan of hers. I can see the constitution of the club. I can see the bylaws of the club. So what am I trying to say here is, now can you see this button here? She just this button and she uploaded this. Now friends, Sharbani took an effort of adding this, or maybe her earlier president would have taken the effort of adding this. Who did it? Was it done by you or your earlier president?
Earlier president, sir. I just uploaded July projects.
Lovely. So don't worry. So now this is what I want to answer. Friends, what exactly I'm trying to show you here. The static document is static to the club. You don't need to re-enter it again and again. The charter of the club will not change. Chances are there that your bylaws may get corrected or updated, but
yes,
document do not change. So that means your 99% of your static documents remain the same. That means I don't need to re-enter it. It's entered once by any president. It is useful for the next president too. That means imagine if Hariom Verma is a president of the club and he or she has added that particular document in the last year, Sharbani will still get that because she is the next president of the club. That means the time taken for it to Sharbani to collect that document is saved here now. Or else the pain is Sharbani has to call the president. Earlier president, imagine, is Narendra Rao, and Narendra does not pick up a call because we both do not belong to the same group in my club. So it's not that I want to trouble Sharbani, I want to delay it, whatever can happen in the club. Now, there is no question of that. The data is there. It's already there in the system. So now this is what we are going to save the time in terms of the adding this document again and again. Now, coming to the financial document, I'm sure it may be blank currently. Why? Because we have not added it for the current year. What are the documents? Can you see this? Audited financials of the clubs of the earlier year, the budget of the club for the current year's club accounts, others, club's plans and objectives. Example, I just have to click on the financials, click on the upload, add this document from wherever it is. I'm just giving an example. I'm not going to add any document. Either it's an image or a PDF or a Word file. You can just click on. I'm just putting it. I click on this button, open it and upload it here. So I can keep uploading the document once it is ready by the audited chartered accountant of the club or whatever. The moment I upload it, the data is ready for it. It can be treated financially or it can be club budget. I just have to select the club budget and upload the document. Yes, club account, once you have this document uploaded. See, what we are doing here is your documentation cannot be changed by you or add, but once it is done, you can just upload it here. Now I'm happy to see even DG Nilesh, who's already preparing his year for the 26, 27. DG, I want you to be part of the screen and you can unmute yourself. DG, do you feel, is it good to have a digital OCV or is it good to have a printed documented OCV? I need your answer, DG. I want your answer, Nilesh ji.
Narendra.
I want you to answer so everybody knows because DG is here. So now we should have a printed documentation. It should be a
Yes, I am thinking to don't print a directory. And today I am understanding how I conduct OCV by no paper.
superb, superb. So now I want you to see this. Same way, I enter the financial document. Imagine my club has trust. I can add all the trust documents here. That too, audited account, trust meetings, trust budget, your FCRA document if you have FCRA. If you do not have, you can ignore. Whatever is there in the system, you can add them. Once this is done, I go into the grants, add the documents. Addition documents, if I have, I can add it here. You can actually have a list of things here. Plus, you can click on the others, write a new name to the document, and you can add that also here. Let's say in others, may it is something which governor wants it. He'll say whatever. Let's say goal entered in RA is a document which governor wants you to upload. Example, you can give a new name to that and you can upload that document. Now, once all this is done, I'll just show you something more. Now, live documents. What is live document? It picks up the list of members of your club. It picks up the board of directors of your club. It picks up everything that is needed, including your the projects that has been done by a club, the meetings that has been done by the club in the current year. All this data which you have added in Rotary uh, India, that is RI zones 4, 5, 6, 7, even that data gets collected in this. Plus, even the newsletters, in case you have done any newsletters in the current month also, all those data. Imagine your GOV is happening in the month of December. Till December, you have added, say, 5 newsletters, that data comes here. And when I generate the OCV report, I'm going to show you that now. I'm generating the OCV report. It shows a list. Can you see this? It shows some of the buttons are already occupied and activated. I click on the OCV report. It got converted into an Excel sheet. Now, all I require is share this Excel sheet to my AG and my governor. I don't have to do anything else. I'm just showing you the Excel sheet. Give me a second. Now imagine that Sharbani has added all the documents. Currently, of course, there are documents which is missing. But when I send this, can you see this? Imagine I'm sending this document. It also picked up the president's name. It picked up the Sharbani, your assistant governor is Durgesh Aru. I think our mic is off.
Yes.
Yes. So now it picked up even the AG's name and the entire list of documents. Can you see this? Starting from club charter. Can you see all this blank now? Why? Because you have not added the documents here.
Yeah.
Add the documents, even those documents become full here. And can you see that? I'm just going to click on this club charter. It will pick up the club charter. I don't know whether you can see it on my screen. It will directly open the club charter from that same button. So that means all I require is share this Excel sheet to the governor and to my AG as well as my past president. Why do I need to make a printed book? Now this sheet is your OCV document. It's got linked to every page of yours. I want to see the constitution, I can click here. I want to see the bylaws, I can click here. I want to see the leadership, I can click here. Or I want to see the members data of your club, I can click here. All the meetings that your club has done, I can click here. Board of directors list, I can click here. Now when I click on it, it opens up the board of directors in an Excel sheet. I'll just show it to everybody. I just clicked on that for a second and the board of directors list is generated. Hold on. Look at this. I just clicked on it. It picked up the board of directors of the club. The whole data is ready here. So that means you don't need to do anything. Your board of directors, your club meetings, everything that is needed to the club is in one single Excel sheet. So now all she has to do is fill this gap. She has a trust in everything, just need to add this 10, 12 documents or maybe 15 documents. The rest, everything will come here. including her club's monthly report, which is generated by her, service project, which is done by her, everything comes here. Friends, so this is what is the advantage of it. And the best part is there is no cost to this. This is free. It's completely free to the club. Even if at all you feel that your governor is of old school of thoughts and he wants a printed one, you can still generate everything from here and give it to the guy for printing. There's the last thing that I want you to do, but still, you can just give it to him. So he or she will just have all the document for doing the printing. So do you think, now I need a message from everybody. Do you think we all should go for a digital OCV? Say yes, or you can say no. I want a chat.
Yes.
I want all the 113 people to reply yes or no to this. Fantastic. Wow. I can see everybody replying to this. Fantastic. So this is what we are talking about, a simplest process of generating it. I'm going to show you the process once again so that everybody are clear on the process. All I did was logged into the Rotary India platform, went into the dashboard. I'm going to show that. Hold on. I went into the dashboard, clicked on the reporting, clicked onto the OCV documentation, and rest is cakewalk. I just go into all the places. Let's say dues. Sharbani, all you require is click on the dues and all the dues that you've paid. Can you see this? Your district, your new Rotary News Trust, RI semi-annual 1, 2, and in case you have something else from the district, or you can select the others and write the name of that particular dues. Example, if you have district dues 2, example, you can just write it, type the amount paid, and you can add a proof, that is an image or a transaction ID also can be, or a checkbook, you can add it. So that's simple, the whole process is. Friends, so open to questions on both the topics. I'm sure we have Sam also here. Sam, I hope you're here. I don't see Sam. I think Sam already left. Okay, fine. So anybody has any questions on this topic of governor's official visit or a OCV or any other topic on Rotary India, you are most welcome to ask. Sharban, you can ask your question.
Yes, sir. I tried to upload a project in for the month of August. We had a tree plantation drive on 5th of August, and I put in all the documentations and the requirements. And when I clicked on the save button, the project, the whole, I would say, the project did not get saved, and it went back to the same page. That means the dashboard.
Maybe there may be some network error. My suggestion, just do it again. If you're doing it from a mobile or desktop,
I did it from the desktop.
Complete the whole process in 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I uploaded 5 pics. I wrote, or I took down the description and everything. Yeah, you check.
Yeah, I can see 5 uploaded here. If the 5 projects are uploaded, even the 6th also can be uploaded. There is absolutely no problem.
Can you see the tree plantation drive? No.
So don't worry, just do it again. Maybe that's what I said. It may be a network issue during that particular time. So just
which button do we need to click? The one above or the one below? There are 2 buttons. Okay, one is save above and one is save below.
Both work the same.
When you are uploading a community project.
Yes. So let's say you are using this, or you can use this.
Yes, this.
And the same.
Yeah.
Convenience. Once you add this photographs here, you don't need to back up. You can just do it from here.
Yeah.
The same button works for both the functions. But rather, the same function happens in both the buttons.
Okay. So both the buttons have the same function, right?
Absolutely. Anybody else has any question? Anybody else has got any doubt on anything? You are most welcome to ask. So Sharbani, I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. I'm clear.
Anybody else has a question? You are most
Mohana Vansi.
Mohana
Vansi, Hyderabad 3150. Narendra, please check.
A very popular guy from Hyderabad. Mohan, trying to unmute you.
I have requested him to unmute, no issues. You may unmute now.
Yes, good evening, all of you. The last year, our governor wanted reports like the 5-year membership growth reports of the club, and then kind of gender-wise, such kind of reports. How many are active on my.rotary? How many have registered on my Rotary? Such kind of reports he was very particular about last time. So is there a possibility that we can also automatically generate such reports from this?
Yes, those reports are available in rotary.org, not
Yes,
in our platform.
Understood.
If you log into my Rotary through your
Yes, sir.
rotary.org username password, so there you have the system. 5 years, your club, every data you will get in an Excel sheet or even in a pie chart also.
Understood, sir. We have gone there and then done it.
Yeah. That is
I just
available
see if there
there,
is a,
not
that I
not in
just
our portal. No,
can we
it is available there.
by any chance can we pull it inside? That's what I was trying to understand.
No. So what you can do, you can download those and you can upload that in our system in the other category. In the other category, if some governor wants that, you put a name and you can upload that extracting from the rotary.org.
Got it, sir. That I understood. Thank you so much.
Okay. That's great.
So any
Naren,
question?
I got some feedback that uploading some Word files are becoming a problem. They need to convert it to PDF and then can upload.
Yes.
Enable the option of Word file, because a lot of times when you share the file from one Word file to another one, because of versions, the AGs and DGs are not able to open it. So we have logged all these things and converted everything into a PDF file. And for Excel, of course, we have the Excel file. The reason of doing that is a lot of times the version of Word is different and the governors are not able to download it. So we just have to open the Word file, save it as a PDF file. And
Yeah.
So now they need to convert it to PDF file, then upload.
Yeah.
And for Excel also?
Excel you can still upload in Excel sheet.
No, but Excel also has different version. No? There is an Excel, one is XLX.
Preferred is to convert it to a screenshot or change it to a PDF is a better thing to do, because it's much lighter for the governor also to open and see.
Correct. Okay.
Anybody else has any problem?
That's a BOD we need to upload in the PDF form. BOD or club meetings.
That is again in the club
Services.
Add that, yeah.
I've done so.
Okay, Narendra.
Yeah.
Then what about next week?
Yeah. Anybody else has any doubt, any other questions, anything related to Rotary India, you can very well ask this question. And my request is click on the react buttons. We'll come to know that you want to ask a question and you're most welcome. Or else I can also allow you to. Now you can also unmute yourself and you can directly ask a question. Anybody has a question, you can unmute yourself, or else we'll talk about the next week's topic.
Hello.
Narendra, I have a suggestion.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Narendra
Is
ji.
it possible that we sometime hold a physical meeting also? A great chance to meet all of you. Maybe yearly or anything you once a year or once after 2 years.
We should host it in Delhi, Sureshji.
Normally, the incoming district governors of most of the districts, they invite our team, the Rotary India team, for their training programs also. So,
One training program.
We are invited for their PETs, SETs, the AGTS, the district assembly, even in some district conferences also we get invitation. So you better you apprise your district governor or incoming governor to invite our team in some of the training programs where you will also be there. So that can be easier. Otherwise,
The
that
whole
is a very
team
good
should come,
suggestion
Rotary India team.
that you have made. we can think of it.
I will talk to Ravi and also to Dr. Rita incoming.
Please.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Chandraji,
हेलो हेलो नरेंद्र जी
Yeah.
ये क्लब के वेबसाइट पे मोर देन 5 फोटो अपलोड कर सकते हैं क्या
maximum
प्रोजेक्ट
project ka 5 photograph. You can have any number of photographs, but each project maximum 5 photographs.
वो तो सर अपन 4 by 6 7 में करते हैं क्लब के वेबसाइट में एक्स्ट्रा फोटो अपलोड करके रख सकते हैं क्या
अब वेबसाइट में आपको अलग से चाहिए तो you can put a separate button and you can have any number of photographs added there.
तो उसको कैसा करने का सर
वो दो तो डॉक्टर से बात करके बड़े पेमेंट लग गई पूरी
My team will coordinate with you to understand your exact requirement of that. We can make a separate button,
मीटिंग चली गई ना चलो
gallery or whatever, and you can add all the photographs there.
हो गई खत्म
So,
क्या
in
बोलो
the group, yes, you can see Pinky and Usha's number. You just talk, they'll guide you. So there's a separate page we need to create and we can do that.
ओके सर
ऐसा बड़ा मेडिकल है ना उसको मोड पे आ जाओ
Yeah, Balchandra ji.
बात कर लो फिर मैं कुछ
Narendra sir, I'm Satyashri from Vizag, Surabhi. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sir, my thing is when we are doing a combined project work, 2 or 3 clubs included in a project, we enter the document, we enter the program. So when the final, we have to select that, yes, it's a joint project. No, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And afterwards, it will ask about the amount also, how much amount you are spending for this project. So we have to give the amount that we already 4 clubs have done. So we have to put that amount or the club that we have, our own club, how much we paid, we have to do that. What is it, sir, exactly?
That you have.
Can you help me regarding this?
Yeah, Satyashri Lakshmi ji, you need
Yes,
to
sir.
the amount that you have spent, that is your club has spent.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Balchandra ji, you have a question?
Namaste. In the case of static documents, is it necessary to upload every year or it goes on continuously goes on
To the next
automatically?
It goes automatically to the next year.
Hello?
It goes automatically to the next year, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Jagjeet Singh, please you can ask a question. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, Narendra ji from Chennai. This when we are uploading the pictures in the monthly report, doesn't it come to our website automatically, or we have to again repost everything in our website? How to make it collaborate that thing?
With the Rotary India, right?
Yes, we are there. Chennai Upscale. Yes,
It comes. What is the name of your club?
Chennai Upscale, Rotary Club of Chennai Upscale.
See, when you type Chennai Upscale,
Hmm.
1 second. Let me get out. I'm just showing your own website. Now, this is your website, right?
Yes.
Now, can you see that your photograph is missing? All you require is go to the same app and
Okay.
and add your photograph in the profile. Same thing you can do for the secretary too. Now, can you see
Okay.
this? The 19 projects already there in your club website. So
Yes.
you
Okay.
separated the club's monthly report. You have added these 19 projects. So now you
Okay.
can see all the projects here. Can you see the photograph
Yes. I can see. Okay.
there in the club website? So friends, people who do not know what we are talking about, Rotary India helps every club to build a club website. So the advantage of this particular tool is when you add a project, when you add a meeting, when you add a new member, when you add a newsletter, your club website automatically gets updated like what we are seeing in the Rotary Club of Chennai Upscale. Now, whatever is happening in a club is live on the website. In case you want to see the directory, you can see the members of the club. You can see the directors of the club. You can see the calendar who's celebrating birthday or anniversary, all the projects done by the club. In case they have added any upcoming event, even that data can be seen here, and past presidents of the club also can be seen here. every data comes here. So only thing is, I request you, Jagdish, ask your member upload their
To add their photographs.
so that everybody can see their photograph also.
Okay. One more question, Narendra ji. That can it be directly linked with our Facebook and our Instagram?
See, Facebook and Instagram can be added here. You can have the
Okay.
link added here, so which will come
Okay.
here in your thing, but your data will not automatically go there. But when I
Okay.
projects, when I click on a specific project, I have an
Okay.
option to share it in the Facebook. So I'm just clicking on. Imagine I want to share this in my Facebook. I can
Okay.
share it and I can click on the Facebook. It will share on my Facebook.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
can
should I follow this path that post it here and then share it? Because at the moment I am sharing it in my Insta or my Facebook first,
add it
and this. Hmm.
in the Rotary India platform, and from there you can share it so that people also will be automatically diverted to your
Okay.
website to
So
see.
instead of thinking that way, I should go this way. I should go from Rotary India and post it from there to our website to our Insta and Facebook. Right?
Uh,
That's a better way. Right?
So anybody who does not have a website would like to have a tool like this, you can just write a message. Yes, yes, yes. We are just type yes. So we can. My team will be in touch with you, and they can build your club website where it's completely automated. Just type yes, yes in the chat box here. So someone will be in touch with you. I can see Annamalai writing that. So others also who wants it. So practically it is simple process. What I'm just repeating it, what Jagdiji's website is. Look at the website now. Whatever is happening in the club is there in the website. They have done 19 projects in the last 43 days and the information is here. Or in case I want to go and see what did they do in 24-25, I can see the project of 24-25 of this club. So anybody, can you see this 190 project they're done? And Jagji, this data is not going to be deleted. The story which is built by Prem Anand and Shrikant R and the team is not going to be deleted. So you can see the project which is done date wise. They've done the project in their year, and all the projects are live here in the website. So anybody wants a similar tool, just type yes, yes, yes in the chat box. We will ensure that you will also have your club website built in the similar platform. So thank you, Jagdish, for this question, and going to Rajesh Nambiar. You can ask your question, sir. Rajesh ji. Sorry, you can unmute again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, clear.
Yes, sir. We subscribed to the Rotary India website management system this year. But now our district governor and team, they have launched a new app, and they expect our secretary to do the reporting. All the reporting should be done through that district app only, not through zones 4, 5, 6, 7. So what will happen to the integrated website now?
No, practical, I still suggest you have it added in the integrated website because the data will be there permanently. So in case you have done any the app by a specific governor, it will die after year gets over. So that means your
Yeah.
data will not be there for the next year.
Yeah, but then my question is, who's going to do it now? Like,
It
secretary
takes
saying they want us to report only through the app. So why should I do duplicate reporting?
Yeah, please listen to me. It will take 5 minutes for you to add a project. It's up to you. It takes 5 minutes to add a project. In case you have 5 minutes, you can just add a project in the system. In case you feel that you need a permanent data bank for you. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the effort that you need to take. See, your app in the district for a specific governor will not last for more than a year. Rotary India is here to be there permanently. So where the data will not be deleted. The way I showed you of upscale now of last year's story, you will not have the earlier year story in your district. So here the data will be there permanently. So it's up to you. You need to just have someone enter this data. Does not take more than 5 minutes to add a project. That too, from the mobile application, you can add a project or you can add a project on the desktop, whichever is convenient to you.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you. Anupama Kumar, you can unmute and ask your question. Anupama ji.
So like while uploading the data, I was uploading it. Then I found there was some while uploading, uh, it got uploaded. Then there was an option for edit. But when the option came, it got corrupted and it went to some other place. And I had to bring back again. I mean, I had to type again, and then I had to. So, is there any other way that if it gets like while uploading, if it gets corrupt, then again we have to do the same thing again.
Yes, he
So,
does
is there any other way?
Yeah, I'll answer this point. See, it does not save your draft. Okay. So when you're uploading it, in case there's a network issue or something, it may have a problem because today more than 8,000, 9,000 projects are uploaded. Maybe one or two times, when you have a network issue, it may drop and do it. So there you have no option. You need to re-upload it. So what you should do
When
is
it went to some other, like the public image to club service, it went to club service and all that. So that became
no,
difficult, and it was that.
club service. When you add a project, you need to select club service first, and then you need to add a project. So when you add a project in club service, it cannot be moved to public image. You need to delete and
It moved. It moved it on its own to.
cannot.
I wanted to delete certain things, so but it somehow, because you're right, because there was this network connection was some problem, but then still like it got corrupted.
Madam, it cannot move from club service to because all the 5 different entities are different in our system. So whatever you add in club service, it cannot be moved even by error. It cannot get shifted from there to here. So maybe you would have done an error. So don't worry.
After uploading monthly report, then after like I had uploaded, there was an option to edit. When I was editing, that time it got, it got shifted to some other place. So I could see that, the public service thing has got into club service.
So Anupamaji, either if there's a problem, my team will help you out. But just to give you a brief, whatever you do in the club service cannot be moved, or in case you are entering something in the club service, it cannot go to community service. But in case whatever error, my suggestion is talk to the helpline number. They will guide you. In case required, we'll also have a small
Pinky G is there, but somehow I cannot contact her when I want to. Like, it's not like, what is the timing that I should talk to her?
contact her. She's also here in this meeting. Also, she is also listening to you, and I'll ask her to call you up. You are from which club, Anupamaji?
Rotary Club of Bhagalpur.
Bhagalpur. Someone to call you up immediately. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bhagalpur.
And how do I showcase? Now I've uploaded it in the thing, and I want to showcase it.
Anupamaji, they will call you and guide you on that. Don't worry. Thank you very much, friends. And next week we have another interesting topic on CSR. I'm just going to share the screen. Give me a second. Next week we have 2 speakers. One PDG Manju Fadke from 3131 and another Rotarian Mohan Ramanathan from 3191. So they will be talking about, one person is going to talk about CSR, other one is going to talk about the project Jnana Setu, that is bridging the digital divide. So he's going to talk about these 2 topics. So next week, please be here on 20th of August, Wednesday, same time 4:15 to 5:30, and enjoy this particular session of CSR as well as the project Jnana Setu. Thank you very much, friends. So see you all next week.